welcome back to my channel. So, if you've read from the title or if you can see behind me, you will know today I'm going to show you my 2023 Christmas tree. Now, I am starting at kind of a weird place to start this video. I have the tree about halfway decorated. So, what I've done already is, of course, set the tree up. I fluffed it, added my twinkle lights to the center like I normally do. And then I did something different this year. I mean, I've done it before. It's definitely different. I took a grapevine wreath and tore it apart, and I used it sort of like a garland. So, with that being said, I am going to scrap the idea of using ribbon in the tree. Now, there are accents of ribbon in this tree. I did put some focal points into the tree with my big pine cones, and I did some ribbon and some greenery pieces on all of those points. Of course, I used ribbon in the tree topper because what is a tree topper without ribbon? So, I'm getting off track. Let me tell you what I did so far. Okay, so I got the twig garland through the tree. Now, buy a grapevine wreath. Do not buy the grapevine garland because they are a waste of money. The wreath is like $7 and the garland is like $15. So anyway, I used about 1.5 on this tree and I just kind of ran it through all wild looking. I mean, really there was no perfect way to lay this through the tree. It kind of has a mind of its own. After that, I did my tree topper because the tree topper kind of gives me an idea of what the whole theme is going to look like. Kind of play around with some colors and different pick options. And then I brought that throughout the tree with my focal points with the giant pine cones and the greenery and just little accents of ribbon. So what I did from there is to connect those focal points to the rest of the tree. I went through and I ran pretty much the same kind of branches throughout the tree, making sure to stuff them in the middle of the tree because this tree has a definite spine on it, and if you don't cover it up, it will give away that it is a fake tree. Not that any of us have a perfectly shaped triangle of a real tree. But anyway, I try to cover it up as best as possible. So now, with all of that being done, I am on to placing ornaments. And I just want to give you a couple tips before I get started on this. One being to make sure that you put ornaments deep inside the tree. Another tip being that you decorate the back of your tree as well. Now I know that that sounds kind of weird because really who looks back there and checks to make sure if it's decorated? And if I'm being completely honest, I do not put as much effort into the back of the tree as I do the front. So why do we do that? Because if you look through the tree, you're eventually going to see the back of the tree. Now, I don't put the most beautiful ornaments back there, but in the off chance that you're looking through the tree, you'll see something there. So I'm going to set out my bins right now, and I'm going to use the lids, and I'm going to lay out some of the ornaments because when they're all stacked in bins, you really don't know what you have. So I can kind of sift through and pick out the ornaments that I want to use this year. This is also the perfect time to make sure that they have ornament hooks on them. So I'm going to get that all laid out, and I will show you what that looks like. Now this is what I have laid out. Oh, my poor carpet. I got some whites and some golds. And I just have some silver over here. Now, there's some clear ornaments here that I'm going to use. And then in this bin, this is rose gold, which I'm not going to use. I'm going to use this half over here that's more of like the bronzes and coppers. Probably going to stay away from this color because it's a little too reddish. But there's some stuff in here. This is like totally what I was going for. This color. All right, now we decorate. I should also mention I'm doing snowflakes and icicles. So after the ornaments are all laid out, you pretty much just set them into the tree. I usually start with one color and then move on to the next. Now this tree I'm using a lot of browns on, which I don't have a lot of, but let me just show you how much I actually bought for this tree. Okay, so here's what I bought. So I bought these ornaments that were pretty much made out of cardboard. Bought some Christmas trees, snowflakes, some wreaths, and some berries. So, I just want that to be a disclaimer that you don't need to go out and like completely re-outfit your collection of Christmas ornaments to do a different theme. A lot of this stuff, I would say probably 98% of it I've already had. So I spent probably $30 on this tree theme, and I'm so happy with how it's coming together so far. Now, you guys are already going to know what it looks like from the thumbnail, so at this current point in time, I have no idea how this tree is going to come together. But ornaments are going to be my last step, and then I will show you what it looks like. Just I know this is a little bit different than my normal Christmas tree decorating videos. It's not step by step like normal, but I just wanted to show you how I did my tree this year. I know I've done step by step every single year, and those of you that have been around for a long time, I'm sorry if it's repetitive, but if you're new here, go check out my videos. I have, at least 10 Christmas trees that I've decorated step by step. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and this is the beginning of the 2023 Christmas season. All right, guys, I will see you in the next video. Merry Christmas!